Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you a standard build order versus a Protoss. You can do basically on any map, play a macro game after it. We're gonna get enough scouting with it, so you shouldn't really be caught off guard with this build. Of course, there's some key moments in it, so let's get to it. First, with your first worker, go and start a depot.
Not enough minerals.
After that, just keep making workers. I'm gonna start a barracks.
Additional supply depots required.
And then gonna start
Not enough minerals.
refinery. Now keep making workers. As you can see here, I have a hotkey for my building, which help you navigate, be quicker, etc. Just makes life way easier, so hotkey your stuff. Now I'm gonna send my Reaper, and we're not gonna do anything fancy, we're just gonna scout with it. With the worker here, we're gonna take a second base. Use camera hotkey locations. And yeah, I'm gonna start the CC in just a bit.
Not enough minerals.
Good. Now, take a worker and start your second
Not
depot.
enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
After the Reaper is done, make a Marine. As you see, I'm getting up to 100 gas. The moment I get them, start a factory. After the factory, start a second refinery. And the Reaper, we are just gonna scout with it. What we wanna see is tech and second base. Since this is against an AI, we don't see a second base, but most likely we will see a second base. Start a bunker. Normally the Protoss will chase this Reaper with a Stalker or an Adept. Try to save it. Just see what the tech structure is. It's either Twilight, Robo or Stargate. If you see nothing and you check again and it's nothing, then it's most likely just being proxied. If that's the case, just make a tank and a Viking, and from there, if it's like proxy Stargate, just make more Vikings and Marines and you should be okay. Now,
Command center upgrade complete.
after the factory was done, I started a Starport. And I'm gonna start a
Not enough
Medivac immediately, because we are doing a Medivac drop. This is the second part of our like scouting. We're basically gonna see what his what he has by parking the Medivac here. It's also gonna be a threat to him, so he has to have some units to prevent like the drop from happening. So I'm preparing my Widow Mines, and can I get them? Okay, nice. Now start a reactor on the Starport, also an engineering bay.
Not
On the
enough
factory
minerals.
you can start a tank. We're gonna go up to 2 tanks. If you're playing against Twilight play, heavy zealot style, you can skip the tanks and just go into like Widow Mines.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So we have our
Add-on
Medivac
complete.
ready.
Add-on
We wanna start
not enough
Stim
minerals.
immediately. Our second tank has started, and after we get enough gas, we're gonna start our 2 medivacs. Fortunately, I'm supply block, so I'm gonna call down a supply
Not
depot.
insufficient. Additional supply depots required.
Now just see if he has gases here. There are no gases, so we go back. If you see no gases, probably it's some kind of a zealot all-in, so you just be careful. Make a wall here as well. Against zealots, walling here can help you a lot. Now our medivacs are done.
Not enough
We have
energy.
good saturation. We started our 3rd barracks here, and I'll soon be preparing for an attack base. Starting my other medivacs, a 4th gas, and I'm gonna take a base now. You can take it on location or in your base.
Add-on
Since I'm attacking, it should be safe to have the command center on location. But if you feel like it's too green, just take it in your,
research complete.
like, put down the CC here, and you'll lift it later to take the 3rd. Now, add your additional barracks just before you attack. Like right now, don't go for it. Don't go for the attack yet. We have to start our +1 armor. Get some upgrades, hotkey everything.
Not enough minerals.
Hotkey this. So everything is set. Like start some
Not enough
depots.
minerals.
Now we can attack. Like place the tanks in a kind of difficult spot for your opponent to kill them. And from here just poke. Like you can poke the 3rd.
Mineral
trade.
field. Not enough minerals.
Don't forget to macro. As our armor is closing to halfway finish, we're gonna take our armory a 2nd engineering bay.
Research. Not enough
Start
minerals.
add-ons on your
Not enough minerals.
depot, not depot, sorry, barracks. So we go up to like a 5-rack setup with 1
Not
factory
enough minerals.
and 1 starport.
Not enough minerals.
From here, what we wanna know is
Add-on.
if he has storm or robo units. This case we see a robo, so probably it's gonna be like Colossus style. So
Command center
we
upgrade.
can go up to like 2nd starport
Add-on complete.
and go for lip range. This is one way to
Not enough
transition.
energy.
The other way to transition from just bioplay is going for ghosts. Unfortunately, we cannot do both since we don't have the gas income yet. So you have to decide which one. At the moment we have up to 4 medivacs, and that's enough. So we stop medivac production and start liberator production.
Additional supply depot.
Saturate the gases. As soon as the fusion core is done, start your lib range. Also, don't forget to start your upgrades on your engineering bay and on the armory. Start the +1 ship weapons. It's very important to get up to +2 ship weapons, so our liberators can start two-shotting like stalkers, one-shotting sentries, high templar. Like basically they deal A5 damage. So no matter what the armor upgrades for the Protoss are, you're still gonna 1 or 2 shot most of the units they have. Now, add additional barracks since we have the minerals. Also, we started our 4th, you can start at about 9 minutes, I think. 9:30 is still okay. Just started before like 10 minutes. Right now I'm closing out to like max supply. What you can do with the factories, maybe get a Techlab and Widow Mine upgrade, which makes them invisible after they have shoot it. At this moment also, it's a good time to start our Ghost Academy, so we can get ghost upgrades and like transition into like super late game Terran composition consisting of like ghost lips, Vikings when you see like Colossus and Tempest.
Upgrade complete.
So basically against heavy robo units with like stalkers and zealots, you can go for lips, and against like Storm, Archon, you can go for ghosts. Also against Colossus you can go Ghost Viking. That's also like a good army comp to be that. It just gets tricky after they get enough disruptors.
Upgrade complete.
What's a good amount of lips? Maybe about 10. 10-12 lips are good enough number. Also the +2, as I said, very important. Get the shockwave for your EMP so it
research complete.
becomes really strong. And here just take a base. As I'm floating a lot of minerals as a Terran, what you can do is invest into orbitals and they will pay off in the future. So basically I'm investing 500 on minerals, 550, and after like 3 minutes it's gonna pay for itself. Like 2 mules, the third mule will be like you'll be on the profit from the third mule.
We have you on screen.
As a super late game, I think going up to 3 or 4 starports, like 8 to 10 barracks should be enough. So this is basically the base setup you should have like in the super late game. So we have up to 10 barracks, up to 4 starports soon with reactors. The factory, you can use it for some widow mines. What you can do is have your widow mines at your fort. So if they try to blink DTs, snipe your planetary. Imagine like this is a planetary. So you have some mining here, it's all good, but then like 15 DTs show up. The widow mines will help you a lot. Like the splash will deal with the Dark Templar. And yeah, I think this is it, guys. I hope you like the guide here, the tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.